If you are in blue-collar industry as a safety professional or as a worker, a question that might come up sometimes is hurt versus injured. So dealing with aches and pains and wanting to save the world from injury and pain, I and all of us at Balance Biomechanics, we really work towards dealing with the hurts before you get injured. What does that even mean? Well, I find in my experience, there's two different boats that people usually fit into. Either their aches and pains make them feel like they can't do anything, they need to stop, they need to be in a bubble, and they're very concerned. Or there's the other boat of people who are just like, well, whatever, I can still work through it, just grin and bear it, keep going, may have to get surgery someday, but whatever, I'm just gonna keep going. Yes, there might be some in between, but I find that they're usually one or the other. Now, there's a little bit of personality care that needs to go into things, which doesn't mean it's good or bad, just meaning your approach is going to be different. My approach is different depending on how they're viewing it. Oftentimes, workers just want to know if it's something serious or not. So my gauge into hurt versus injured is hurt is more aches and pains that are annoying. They're still tolerable. They might be better on some days and worse on other days. You can work through it, and it's nagging, okay? Injured is usually when early interventions aren't working very well, the pain is at a high level and it's staying at that high level or getting worse. If you're walking different, lifting different, moving different to the point that it's creating problems in another area, that's when things need to probably move along into more medical treatment. The great thing is that if you're in a position to make a choice to try some early interventions, first aid services, massage therapy, kinesiology taping, wellness exercises, heat, ice, those sorts of things, there's so many things that can be cut off at the pass and handled. I find body education and movement education is one of the biggest benefits. I'll give you an example. Had a call from one of my clients who has a concrete finisher who had some elbow pain going on, to which it was definitely annoying. He was still working through it, but we did some acute massage therapy, heat, and taping and work through that, which helped him get through his work. Granted, there was a little bit of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, because he's still working. The job still needed to get done, but it wasn't debilitating work, okay? And just then educating him on the fact that here's what your hands are doing consistently throughout the day, tightening or going in this direction. This is what the wellness exercises are for. This is why I want you to open up and move in the opposite direction as work prep and work recovery. Really work on those. Everyone in your position needed to, understand that. So this is why we provide this information and education. That kind of a light bulb moment really helped things for the long term. Short term, we needed to be in there probably twice a week for a couple of weeks, and then it got better. If something isn't getting better after 4 or 5 treatments or something like that, then it's something to definitely consider upscaling and moving to medical treatment. But please know there is a difference between hurt and injured. Former athletes know this well, that sometimes you just play through and go through aches and pains because you know it's not going to be completely detrimental. Injured means there is no way, no how that you are going to be continuing whatever your normal work is. I hope this helps on how you might approach your own aches and pains or for your workforce. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you on the next one.